Hey, what's up, guys? So let's just get into this. So I have a story. And so recently you might have seen one of the videos if you follow the channel at all or whatever, about me potentially moving to a rental house in Dowin, Dumaguete. It's right outside Dumaguete. It's about a 35 minute drive or so from the port in Cibulan. So hopefully this video helps you guys with some of the rental pitfalls that you might run into. Maybe you'll avoid some of the issues that I had. I guess spoiler alert: we're not getting that place, which is okay. What happened with that particular scenario is we agreed to move in into this month. This video, it's about mid-month right now. It's the 16th as I'm recording it of June 2026. We were going to be moving down and moving into that place on the 27th, and we had reached an agreement. Monthly rent there was $25,000. Pretty cool setup, right? It had some cool amenities. Had turf and stuff, so you really don't have to cut the grass. Had some room for the dogs. It had a pool. It was above ground pool, liner pool. Still pretty cool nonetheless, and would have been kind of a good place to kind of home base while you learn the area, etc. over the subsequent or following year, I should say, or the following year. Anyways, we sent the money over after we agreed to everything, and then fast forward a day later, they asked, "Oh, I'm sorry, we'd already sent the 2 months deposit plus the first month, so we'd sent 75,000." And then the owner comes back, "Oh, hey, can you guys make it later than that?" And we'd already set up movers. We'd set up everything. Said, "Hey, can you guys, move, adjust your date?" And I was like, "Well, why?" And they said, "Oh, they just got an Airbnb today, and they want to reserve that for the 27th and maybe some additional days." I was like, "Well, no. I mean, have them cancel the Airbnb. We just sent you 75,000. "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do that." Now, granted, this is after an agreement. Now, here's the thing: agreed over messages and agreed via voice, okay, communication that way of this thing. We didn't actually sign paperwork saying, "Hey, we're moving in on this date" and all that stuff. So, number one, make sure no matter what you do is make sure that you have a contract in your hand. Make sure you're dealing with that before you send money. Now, granted, we asked for an immediate refund. They refunded us, no problem, right? And so, if you're going to rent a place, make sure you negotiate the agreement first before you send any money. Okay, and I'm not saying that you won't get your money back or whatever, and there aren't other deals that go on, and all that stuff. It just became a kind of a headache, right? Everybody has to work a little bit more, but there is good news, okay, out of all of this. And so we found another place actually located in the city. It's actually in Cibulan, and it's a little bit more expensive, 30,000, but we were able to do everything online. It's on a hectare of land. I think there's one or two houses on the property, but the owner is a surgeon, or well, she's an OBGYN. I think she's also a surgeon. I think that's what Eileen was saying, but she's at least an OBGYN, so this is kind of her second home. They live in Marikina up around Manila, so we will get a chance to see her, and we've spoken to her. She's a lovely lady, and so we're very excited about that. So that the new place is going to be 30,000 a month. I can put what that costs up here in USD, at least at the current exchange rate. I think the current exchange rate is around, I think 61 and a half, 61.4, something like that. I'll show it to you. But we're very excited about that. The movers are still good to go. We've updated them. We've started our packing process, although it's in the beginning stages. And we'll show you kind of, what we're going to be doing, how we're moving, and all that stuff. Because, I mean, think about this. We've got 3 mattresses. I mean, granted, one's a twin that we kind of use for the dogs. I mean, really. If people come over, I mean, I guess they could probably use it too. We'd have to change the seat, whatever. We don't want you sleeping in dog hair. But we've got 3 mattresses. We've got my computer area here that you don't probably care about. So we'll call it 2 bedrooms. My motorcycle, refrigerator, recliner, etc. Right? Standard stuff, kitchen items, etc. But also my motorcycle. Now I do have that bongo truck that we will be using also in addition to the 16-foot truck that we rented. The 16-foot truck that we rented coming from Cebu City down to deliver with a driver and a helper. That's, fuel, mileage, the ferry. Keep in mind there's a ferry that goes back and forth, and I don't know exactly that cost, what it's going to be for a 16-foot truck. But that's all inclusive for 25,000 pesos, and I'll put that up here too in US dollars. And so, there's some other things that I've kind of worked out with my helper, Bing. Unfortunately, she's not going to be able to go with us. We love her. We have a great relationship with Bing. She's been with me for about a year and a half. Maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years, I would say. And I've known her since I moved in here. So Eileen and I have known her for 3 years, and we love her very much. We wish her the best, of course. And so, anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update. We are still moving to Negros Oriental, and this time we're just not moving as far out Darwin. We're going to be in the city, in a cool place that the dogs can run, and we're going to be, I guess, kind of more centrally located, easy to kind of get around, easier. And then if we end up finding, land somewhere north or in Valencia or wherever we decide, or we may just rent. I don't know. It's going to be kind of an adventure. We've still got our property in Bohol. It's listed for sale now. We've kind of gone back and forth. Do we want to develop that property and then potentially sell it with a house on it? Do we want to long-term rent it by building some small bungalows? But I mean, that's, I guess, a discussion for Eileen and I, or a discussion for Eileen and me about what we want to do, in the end when it comes down to that. And so it's kind of exciting, even that, But anyways, we're moving to Dumaguete. We've got a cool place. We'll show you that when we get there. We're slated to leave here on the 27th. And so we've got about 11 days. It's going to happen pretty quick. And we're going to get situated there pretty quick too. So Bing's going to come out for, I think, 3 days and just help us kind of move in and get things organized and stuff like that, with Eileen and myself. So anyways, hope you guys are doing good. Until the next time, I'll see you.